What's up, everybody? It's your man Mazabd, and listen, Oman, oh man, this place is unbelievable. If you haven't been, you're missing out. It's seriously one of the most beautiful, culturally rich places I've ever been, and I've been around, you know? So since you guys loved the last video about Oman so much, I figured we'd dive even deeper into this incredible country. We're talking about the top 5 scenic road trips in Oman, the ones you absolutely cannot miss. Get ready to have your minds blown, because we're about to go on a wild ride. This isn't just about getting from point A to point B. No way. We're talking breathtaking landscapes, hidden gems, the kind of stuff that makes you want to throw your phone away. Almost. Don't worry, I brought my camera. Stick with me, and I'll give you all the tips you need to plan your own epic Oman adventure. Alright, first up, Muscat to Sur. This one's a classic for a reason, people. Picture this. You start in Muscat, the vibrant capital, right? But you don't stay there long because the open road is calling your name. As you head out, bam, that coastline hits you. Turquoise water, rugged cliffs. It's like something out of a movie, seriously. We're talking those dramatic landscape shots that make you want to book a flight right now, and it just keeps getting better. You'll cruise along this scenic highway, the kind of road that was made for driving with the windows down, music blasting. You know what I'm talking about. Now make sure you've got your swimsuit because you're going to want to take a dip in Wadi Shab. This place is an oasis, a hidden gem tucked away between the mountains. You hike through this canyon, already gorgeous, and then, boom, you reach these crystal clear pools. It's like a little slice of paradise. And if that wasn't enough, next up you've got to check out the Bima sinkhole. This place is straight out of a dream or maybe a sci-fi movie. It's this massive sinkhole filled with this incredible blue-green water, and you can swim in it. Trust me, this road trip is just the beginning of buckle up. We've got 4 more epic routes to cover. Oman is calling. Okay, chapter 2 of our Omani adventure, Nizwa to Jebel Shams. If you're an adrenaline junkie who loves a good view, and I know you are, this one's for you. We're talking about the Hajar Mountains, people. Rugged peaks, canyons that seem to go on forever. This is the real deal. You'll feel like you're on top of the world, and the best part is you don't even need to be a pro hiker to experience it. First stop, Nizwa. This place is like stepping back in time. Ancient forts, bustling souks. It's a sensory overload in the best possible way. Soak it all in, grab some souvenirs, and then hit the road because we're just getting started. Next up is Al Huta Cave. Now, I've seen a lot of caves in my life, but this one is something else. It's this massive underground network of caverns, lakes, stalactites, stalagmites. It's like another planet down there. And for the grand finale, we're heading to Jebel Shams, the highest peak in Oman. Get ready for some serious wow moments because the views from up here are unreal. We're talking panoramic vistas of the Grand Canyon of Oman. You can hike, you can camp, you can just sit there and soak it all in. It's up to you. Just don't forget your camera because you'll want to capture every single moment. Alright, time to switch gears. We're heading south to a place that feels like a different world. Salalah to Mirbat. Forget everything you thought you knew about Oman because this region is all about lush greenery, waterfalls and pristine beaches. It's like the Garden of Eden meets tropical paradise, seriously. The best time to go is during the Kharif season. That's monsoon season to you and me. From July to September, this place transforms. Waterfalls appear out of nowhere, the hills are covered in green, and the air is so fresh and clean. First up, Muscat Beach. Think white sand, crystal clear water, and dramatic cliffs. It's the perfect place to relax, soak up the sun, and just forget about your worries. But don't get too comfortable because we've got more exploring to do. We're talking about the blowholes, these natural geysers that shoot water up into the air. It's like Mother Nature's own water show, and it's pretty darn impressive. And of course, no trip to Salalah would be complete without exploring the city itself. It's got a unique culture, delicious food, and a laid-back vibe that'll make you want to stay forever. All right, back to the mountains we go. This time we're talking about Muscat to Jebel Akhdar, also known as the Green Mountain. And trust me, it lives up to the name. Imagine terraced orchards, blooming rose gardens, and traditional villages perched on the edge of cliffs. It's like something out of a fairy tale. The drive up the mountain is an adventure in itself. Winding roads, hairpin turns, stunning views. It's not for the faint of heart, but it's worth every second. Once you reach the top, prepare to be amazed. The air is cooler up here, the scenery is breathtaking, and the pace of life is slower. It's the perfect place to escape the hustle and bustle and just reconnect with nature. Make sure you visit the ancient villages, hike through the terraced gardens, and try some of the local honey. It's some of the best in the world, and if you're feeling adventurous, you can even go canyoning or rock climbing. Jebel Akhdar is a hidden gem that most tourists don't even know about, but trust me, it's an experience you'll never forget. Alright, last but not least, we're heading into the desert, Muscat to Wahiba Sands. This is the ultimate Oman adventure. We're talking about endless sand dunes, starry night skies, and a chance to experience traditional Bedouin life. It's like stepping into another world, and it's an experience you'll never forget. The drive into the desert is an adventure in itself. You'll need a 4x4 for this one, and you'll be driving over some serious sand dunes. But don't worry, it's all part of the fun. Just hold on tight and enjoy the ride. Once you reach Wahiba Sands, it's time to embrace the desert life. Go dune bashing, ride a camel, and camp out under the stars. And make sure you spend some time with the Bedouin people. They're incredibly hospitable and have a wealth of knowledge about the desert. You can learn about their culture, try their food, and even spend the night in a traditional Bedouin camp. It's an experience that will stay with you long after you leave Oman. So there you have it, my friends, the top 5 scenic road trips in Oman. I told you it was going to be epic. From the rugged mountains to the pristine beaches and the endless desert, Oman has something for everyone. Now I know what you're thinking. Maz, this is all great, but where do I even start? Don't worry, I've got you covered. I'm putting together a full guide with all the details, tips and tricks you need to plan your own Oman adventure. Make sure you're subscribed and hit that bell icon so you don't miss it. And in the meantime, keep exploring, keep dreaming, and keep living life to the fullest. See you in the next one. Thanks for joining us on this virtual road trip through Oman. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more travel guides and tips.